All right, guys. So for today's workout, we're going to be doing a leg workout, lower body. I've got Jody here to help and Nicholas. Hey, guys. We're going to start right in place like we usually do. I'm going to have you guys bring your feet out into a squat stance, and we're just going to squat down, stand up, right in place. We're going to go for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Nice, guys. Don't need any weight right now, just warming up. For this workout today, you guys are going to need a weight, maybe a book bag with some books in it, maybe a dumbbell if you have that. Going to be doing some Cossack squats, and I'll explain that later on. So now you guys can stand it up, bring your feet closer together, and now we're just going to do a forward lunge. Forward on one leg, the other knee gets close to the floor, come up and alternate to the other leg, side to side. 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice job, guys. If you have neighbors beneath you, wherever you live, maybe you try to be a little quiet on your footfall. Or get them to do Club Cal online videos. Got about 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. You guys can stand up right in place, bring your heels close together, and we're going to do calf raises. Again, for about 30 seconds, doesn't matter how many reps you do. We're just coming up as high as you can on your toes. 3, 2, 1, and go. For now, just the feet right together, just getting as high as you can. So if you're not barefoot at home already, you might want to transition to that. At some point, we're going to be doing some toe stuff during our rest time. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So now I'm going to have Jody and Nicholas both go into a plank. And what we're going to do is go into a down dog by pressing our hips up in the air, pushing back toward our heels. And now what I want you guys to do at home is just pedal your feet out. We're just stretching the calves a little bit, side to side. You're not super warm yet, depending on what time of the day it is, so take it easy. Give yourself time to warm up. We're going to go through this whole series twice. So we're just pedaling out each foot. You can hold it for a couple seconds if that feels good. A little extra stretch. Nice, guys. 3, 2, 1, and stand it back up. We're going back where we started. We're going back to those squats. So we're setting our squat stance. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and squat. When we're squatting without weight, we're not as concerned when we have a barbell or a lot of weight on our shoulders. But you can still try to keep your chest up and try to keep your knees going right down the center of your feet. We're also trying to keep our heels down. Nice job, guys. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and release. Stand it up, bring the feet under the hips again. Front lunge, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice job, guys. Got about 10 seconds left. Should be feeling the legs a little bit more. Heart rate's getting up a little bit. 3, 2, 1, back up. Going back to those calf raises again. Feel free if you want to bring the heels out or heels in. We don't need to worry too much about it. We're just warming the calves up. 3, 2, 1, calf raises.
Feel like a pageant contestant.
You look great. Nice job, guys. Trying to get up as high as we can on those toes. Feeling our calves warming up. 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going back down into our plank, transitioning into our down dog, and we're pedaling the feet out, prepping those calves for what's to come. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. If it feels better just to hold that position for a bit, feel free. You're going to be down there for 30 seconds. You might feel more than just a calf stretch. You might feel the hamstring stretch a bit as well. Totally okay. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, that's okay. And 3, 2, 1, and stand it back up. So now we're going to do a little balanced drill just to get everything firing. So we're going to find ourselves on one leg, doesn't matter which. Again, if you can be barefoot at home, please do. We're going to balance on one leg, and with this other leg, for 30 seconds, we're just going to reach it in a clock pattern. So I'm going straight in front of me, straight to the side, straight behind me, and then behind my leg, out to the side. This is just to make balancing on one leg a little more challenging. If it's already challenging on one leg, just stay there for 30 seconds. Let's see what our athletes are doing. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and let's do it.
Are we going in the same direction?
Oh, not this one yet, guys. You guys are going to stay on one leg, and you're just going to tap, 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 tap. That's to come. That's to come. All right, guys, just balancing. 3, 2, 1, and go. There has to be somewhat of a snafu.
We were like excited about our synchronization.
Yeah. So we are just going to bend that stabilizing leg a little bit, and we're just going to reach with the other foot. It doesn't have to be exactly the way I did it. Just reach in different directions. Challenge your balance.
You can cross.
Totally.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Nice job, guys. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch to the other leg. Same idea, find your balance first. If that's challenging enough, stay there. If you need to make it tougher, do what these guys are doing. Nice job, guys.
Do a lot of weird stuff in my spare time.
It works. Three, 2, 1, and relax. So they gave you guys a preview of what's to come. We're going to be doing some side jump, but first we're just going to prep ourselves for some jumping in place. Again, if there's somebody below you, if your floor is rather echoey, really try to be quiet with your feet. So we're going to find ourselves in a squat stance. We're going to jump, and we're just going to land really, really quietly. Maybe for you that's just a tiny jump, and as we go you can jump higher and higher, but I don't want to hear your feet, and I don't think the people that live below you want to hear it either. So we're going to go 30 seconds. Find your squat stance. 3, 2, 1, light jump. We're just going to do some reps for 30 seconds on your own, just preparing you to get off the ground. We're starting in a squat, we're landing in a squat. Nice, guys. Dense. We got 10 seconds left. If you guys at home need to do this on a yoga mat, if you've got a really hard floor, that's okay. But we're doing a lot with our feet today. 3, 2, 1, and release. Awesome. If you guys need to, you can go grab a little bit of water real quick. So now we're going to get into our main part of our strength training. We're going to do 3 different moves. We're going to go back to back to back, and we're going to go through it 3 times. So they showed you earlier, I want you guys to set up your space so that you can jump laterally. You guys are going to balance on one leg. You're going to jump to the side, and you're going to try to balance when you land on that other foot. I actually tapped my foot. And then you're going to jump back, find your balance. We're going to do that 6 times. 1, 2, 3 to 6. We'll see if these guys can do this synchronized. Doesn't have to be perfect. They're going to make sure they have some space side to side. It's not about jumping as far as you can. It's about landing and controlling before you jump again. Let's try it, guys. Set it up, and 1. Yes. Oh, try to pause there for a second. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice. And now we're going to go right into some curtsy squats. So now I'm going to ask the athletes to balance on one leg. The other leg is going to go behind that leg. You're going to get as low as you can, and then you're going to come back up. We're going to do 5 on one leg, 5 on the other leg, and we're just going to alternate side to side. The second round through, we'll show you what that looks like with some weight. Let's do it, guys. So we're just going to alternate for 10 reps. And 1, 2. You guys can switch sides or stay on the same side. 3, 4, 5. You're going down as low as you can go safely. 6, 7, 8. That back leg is just reaching straight to the side. 9, and 10. Excellent. So now we're going to take about a minute rest, but during our rest time, we're going to do some foot stuff. So these guys will come right to the side of me. What we're going to try to do is with our feet right under our hips, we're going to press all our toes into the floor, and we're going to try to lift just our big toes for reps. Lift your big toe, back down. If you've never done this before, it might be pretty tricky. You're also going to notice your hands are doing some weird stuff. Cool, so we're just using our rest time, thinking about our feet. We've got about 20 seconds left. Nice, Jody.
My eyebrows do right there.
Yep, I always make the shapes with my hands at the same time. So this is called intrinsic foot strength.
So you go like this?
Yeah, a lot of that happens. So we're just using the muscles that are in our feet. Now that we're at home, we have this opportunity to work on our feet, to be barefoot. 3, 2, 1, and release. Cool, so wiggle your toes out a little bit. We're going right back to those first 2 moves, back to back. So find yourself that lateral jumping space again. You guys ready? Staggered. Find balance on one leg. Again, it's more about the balance than it is how far you go. And 1. We've got 6 reps total. Balance, hold, 2, 3, 4. Try not to tip over. 5, 6. Nice. And now we can go right into those curtsy squats. Now this time, if you are ready for it, if you feel like those curtsy squats in the first round were too easy, then you're going to do 5 reps on one leg, and you're going to put a weight in the other hand. I'll do 5 here, and then I'll do 5 here. Do either of you guys want to grab a weight?
I'll wear it.
Or, if you have a backpack, you can put it on.
Or if you have a baby.
Lucky baby.
Perfect. All right, guys, curtsy squats. We've got 10 reps. Either alternate sides or do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Both are fine. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, nice guys, and 10. Great. You guys can set those weights aside. And we're going to do the toe thing again. Just the big toe lifts. So we're bringing our feet straight underneath our hips. And let's lift those toes. 1 minute. Nice, guys. Now, when I first started doing this, I could not get my big toe to move. It took me some time. I actually had to put my hand on my other toes to keep them from raising when I brought that big toe up. So that's an option at home if this just is not working for you yet.
Wear socks.
Yeah, if you're wearing socks, it'll make it a little tough. Okay. We've got about 15 seconds left. It's amazing, right? If we used our feet all the time to pick things up, we'd be able to articulate them like our hands. Just a few seconds left, and then we'll get into our final round. 3, 2, 1, and break time. Nice, guys. All right, we're going back to that lateral jump to balance. On this last round, I want you to jump a little bit farther. And think of jumping over something, not just sideways. So try to get up and over, and then try to find your balance. Up and over. And I want you guys to really pause and hold that balance before I say the next number. Let's do it. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Find that balance, hold. 2. Nice, guys. 3. Think of your neighbors downstairs. 4. Nice and quiet. 5. We're just doing 6 of these. And 6. Nice job, guys. All right, grab whatever weight is appropriate, or body weight if that's fine. Going back to our curtsy squats. Nice, guys. Pick a leg, find your balance. We got 10 reps. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Nice, guys. Setting those weights down. Last time with the toes. That was 3 rounds, right? Perfect. All right. Feet below the hips.
Keep up.
Keep them there. And raise those toes. Let's do it. Nice, guys. We got 1 minute here, and then we'll go right into our next superset.
Found the left one.
Found it? It's working?
Really?
Follow her eyebrows though.
Yeah. Keep trying, guys.
I want to hit the other one.
We got 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and break time. All right, we're going to go right into another superset, more legs. This one, you can use the same tools we used last time. You may want to weight, or you may just go body weight. We're going to start with Cossack squat. So the feet come out into a straddle. We're coming down to one side. The knee is outside my shoulder. My chest is up, but I will have to lean forward a little bit. I'm not too worried about that. This heel is really going to want to come off the floor. Try to keep it down. If you can, and you'll see it when Jody starts, you guys can go all the way to the floor and touch your butt to the floor. That's a more advanced version. You guys ready? So we're going to do 10 reps total. We're just going to go side to side, and then second round, you might see him grab some weight. So find your straddle, and 1. Let's do it. Back up. 2. So if you're going all the way to the floor like Jody, it's going to take a little more time. 3. 4. 5. Nice job, guys. 6. You guys can reach those arms way in front of you so you don't tip over. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Great. Move number 2, we're just going to bring our feet back together. We're going to return to what we did in our warm-up. We're doing calf raises again. This time we're doing 15. Option to hold on to a weight if you want to. Up to you guys. Cool. All right, guys, feet together. We got 15 reps. 3, 2, 1, and 1. 2. 3. So we're trying to get as high as we can. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. We're getting high reps here. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now you guys can set those weights down, and in the next minute, we're going to do some more toe stuff again. This time we're trying to pin all our toes to the floor, but now the big toe stays down and we try to lift the other toes and then back down. Other toes and back down. We got 1 minute here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to try to tip your feet inward and pronate in order to make this happen. Try to keep the distance between your legs the same the whole time. Trying to lift those other 4 toes. It's awesome. You don't even have to look at them. Yes, you got it. I have a hard time lifting them if I'm not looking at my toes.
But my pinky's doing weird stuff. So. it's
Yeah. That's a little different. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're going back to the Cossack squats, another 10 reps per side. Maybe if you didn't have weight last time, maybe you grab a weight, maybe you go lower, maybe you go a little slower. There's a lot of ways to make it tougher. So I'm going to let the athletes choose how they want to progress. Nice. Backpack. Weight, baby. All right, straddling the legs out. We got 10 reps. And 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. We're going back to our calf raises. There's one other option for these calf raises. If you guys have a book, like a big textbook or something, if you want to get a little more range in your calf raises, you can set that down, put the balls of your feet on the edge of that book, and now down and up you can get more range, a little bit more out of it. So if one of you guys would want to demo with that, nice. More weights, more backpacks. If you guys have a backpack at home, load it up. Use it. 15 seconds. 15 reps, rather. Here we go, guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice. We're setting those weights down. We're doing one more mobility with the toes. We'll get back to these weights. All right, guys, 1 minute starts, 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, the big toe's trying to stay down. We're trying to lift the other 4 toes. If you're really getting a lot of movement in your legs, another thing you can do is put a yoga block right between your legs, and that would keep them from fading inward. But really, we're just trying to get your feet to work in a way they don't usually. Then by the time you guys come back to the gym and we've got our classes again, your feet are ready to go. Got 15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and break. All right, guys, one final round. We've got the Cossacks, we've got the calf raises, and then the toe stuff. And then we'll finish today with a bit of conditioning with the legs and core. So find your weight. Snag some water if you need to. All right, so again, you can progress with weight, you can progress with range, you can go a little slower. Let's do it. Bring those feet out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice job, guys. 8, 9, and 10. Great. Finding whatever weight or setup we need for those calf raises, 15 reps. Yeah, it's fine, just like that. You can always switch between rounds. Let's do it, guys. Feet together, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel free to change the orientation of your feet. 7 if you want to. 8, 9, 10. 5 reps to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, send that weight aside. We got the final toe strength movement, and then we're getting to our conditioning. Feet together, big toes down, lifting those other toes. 1 minute. So if you've never done this before, hopefully this gets you thinking about your toes, thinking about your feet and what they can do if you work with them. There's a lot of different drills that you can do for intrinsic foot strength. These are just 2 examples. Got 15 seconds left.
Feel like Beatrix Kiddo.
3, 2, 1, and release. Great. All right, so for the final thing today, it's a little bit of conditioning. It's going to get you a little bit sweaty. So maybe grab some water real quick and then head back. Move number 1 is going to be jumping lunges. So we're in a lunge position. We're going to hop and switch in the air. The lower this back knee gets to the floor, the tougher it is. So if you have carpeting and something that's nice and squishy, maybe you get it really close to the floor. We're going to do 20 reps. 1, 2, 3 to 20. After that 20 seconds, we're going to get down to the floor and we're going to hold a plank. This whole thing is going to happen in 45-second increments, and we're going to do it 5 times. So our athletes here, they are going to finish their 20 reps, and then the remainder of the 45 seconds, they're going to hold that plank. So if that sounds like you're going to be breathing hard, you will. It's going to be tough. All right, Nicholas, come on back. So these two guys, they might be going at a different pace. They're gonna finish their 20 reps whenever they can, and then they're gonna go down to that plank, and then I'm gonna tell them when their 45 seconds is up, and they'll stand up and they'll go right back into that next round. 5 rounds. You guys ready? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, you're gonna do 20. And right after you're done with 20, down here. And then once 45 seconds is up, I'll tell you guys to stand back up and you'll do it again 5 times. All right, guys, let's do it. Cardio killers. Jumping lunge. 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 reps at your own pace. So maybe you guys are at the same pace as our athletes, maybe not. Maybe you're going faster, maybe a little slower, totally okay. Finish your 20 and right down into your plank. Nice, guys.
All right, so when your legs are burning.
The legs are gonna burn. Yep. And then we're down into a plank. So we've got 15 seconds left. Guys, what you saw Jody do was awesome. When you cannot jump anymore, then you're just gonna step back, side to side. Totally okay. We're getting into round 2 in 3, 2, 1. You're back up, back into those jump lunges. Do what you can. Do what you can. Nice, guys. Different ways to modify. You can step, just like Jody's doing, or you can not go quite as low with the knees. You guys are doing great. It's tough. It's tough.
I'm just gonna do lunges for 45 seconds.
That's okay. That's all right. Get as much as you can. If you get those 20 reps in, then down into that plank.
I'm not counting
Me
anymore.
either.
Down to the plank. All right, guys. These guys filmed some legs before this, so at home, hopefully you guys are doing a little better with the legs. Round 3. 3, 2, 1. Back up. If it just needs to be this, that's okay. Maybe you're not going as low, but just try to keep your cadence up. Yes, nice. Still getting a few of them in. It's a lot of legs. No weight here, just body weight. You can really hammer the legs. This is round 3. We've got 2 rounds left. Get your 20 reps in, down to your plank.
18, 19, plank.
Nice, you guys have 10 seconds. All right, moving on to round 4. 3, 2, 1, back up. You got this, guys. 2 rounds left. Yep. Just stepping is fine. Maybe you don't go quite as low. Nice. Maybe you get a couple jumps in there. Jody's hanging on. Hang in there.
I lost count.
If you lose count, you just get to do more lunges. Totally okay. 10 seconds, then we got 1 round left. You guys can see this is not easy. You guys should be feeling it at home for sure. 3, 2, 1, last round. Get through those 20 reps as quick as you can, safely, whatever version you need to. Nice, Nicholas. Nice, Jody. Hang in there, guys. Get those 20 reps. We're almost there. We got 15 seconds left. Get down to that plank as soon as you can.
Do you want to modify so much so it's just like this?
That's totally okay. Yep, totally okay. Almost there, guys at home. Hang in there. Stay in that plank. 3, 2, 1, and release. How hard was that, guys?
My legs are on fire.
Legs are on fire. Hopefully you guys are feeling it at home as well. Thanks so much for taking class, and we'll see you guys next time.